As you guys probably know, if you've been alive the last 10, 15 years, you might know that our culture has been going further and further downhill. Well, if you guys have not seen it, what has been taking over the internet the past weekish is Sophie Rain, the top model, you can call it, on OF, has revealed her earnings. We're going to get into that, and we're going to take a look at the Explore page to get a gauge on how people are feeling about this. And as always, guys, I would love to know what you think about it down below afterwards. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, my name is Kyle. I am your guy with too many YouTube channels. Guys, ignore the hat for today. If you usually watch a channel, waiting for my wife to get home. I'm going to be taking the dog out shortly. I'm going to be all ready for it. We're over here in Canada. Everything is absolutely freezing right now. So, Sophie Rain posted this. Thankful for 1 year on here, and according to this post that she posted, she made over $43 million in the last year on OF. Now, I do believe that she is the top model, right? She's got to be, but I don't know about you guys. I'm skeptical on whether or not to believe this is real, because $43 million is crazy, but then again, the amount of young men who are sad, lonely, depressed, and willing to give this money out, especially if Sophie Rain's marketing to a younger audience as well, right? I can see this being something that's feasible. So I'm stuck in a crossroads, because this girl, like, in the past, she's been pretty good at promoting herself, and if she's promoting herself to make that much money, then obviously the content on there is worth it in OF terms, right? I just don't know what to believe. I can see it being true, and I could see it being just complete false and just a whole ploy to continue on with the advertising, because look, Sophie Rain has been trending the entire week, right? But that's not the only thing that has been trending. There was a video to go along with this, and this is a thing where it's like, again, I'm not too sure if this is real. Fearbuck has this video over here. Sophie Rain revealed in an interview that she makes $4 million per month from OnlyFans, and this is from a podcast clip she just did. Excuse me, I'm not familiar with who this is. I'm guessing another model.
Are aware that, like, you're the final boss when it comes to OF, right?
Is that what they say?
Yeah.
Is that what they call it?
Mm-hmm. And I know you saw the clip of Julia making $400,000 a month, so I just need to know it.
Also, I'm sorry, I don't know if you can hear my baby stomping through the microphone. She has her little chair. I just gave her a toy over there while I'm getting a little bit of recording done. I don't know if that's coming through the microphone. Apologies if that's the case.
Like, how much are you making a month?
I don't know if I don't really want to hurt your feelings. I just don't.
Hurt my feelings? What do you mean?
I don't want to say.
You don't have to say, just show me.
Yeah.
Okay.
She doesn't want to say it, and then she just goes on and posts it. Unless, oh wait, I have seen this clip. I think she reads it out.
And I won't break your phone.
Like, I don't know, man. I don't know what to believe. I don't know what to believe. Am I crazy for thinking that this just might this whole thing might just be a marketing strategy? But then again, I could see, like, the awkward tension between them right now, because, you know, she's probably going to be insanely jealous of her.
I actually, like, kind of tearing up. $4 million?
But then, yeah, then she looks at the camera like that. Like, look at that. Look at that. Excuse me. I'll give her a snack. Sorry about that. I brought a couple crackers down here just in case she ends up getting a little bit noisy. But anyways, as I was saying, like, look at that face. That kind of shows me that it's like, oh, yeah, that's right. Like, because when she look over at her, and again, I'm so sorry. Guess she's enjoying that snack.
$4 million in a month?
Yeah.
400,000 in the last 7 days, in case you were not even smart.
But then again, she looks like naturally jealous about it as well, because obviously, like, that friendship's probably going to be cut off from there.
This, I can't even be mad at you. Like, this is y'all's fault. Like, how do y'all men even have that amount of money? You have wives, children, baby mamas, bills.
And the most driving force in a man is his sex drive. So obviously, guys will, even the most broke people will make money for this if it's something that they're addicted to, right? That's why it's so important that you're not on this.
Women, if you're seeing this, go through your man's phone, because $4 million a month, I promise you will find that link in his search history.
I disagree with that one. By that I mean, like, any normal person, or I mean, like, healthy person wouldn't be on this app. I'm not talking about, like, the idea of going through your man's phone, which I actually don't disagree with. I don't know about how I feel about, like, going through each other's phones, because at one, like, it's an invasion of privacy, but on the other side of the coin, if you are married or in a relationship, you shouldn't have anything to hide. Like, my wife and I swap phones with each other all the time. It's really, really no big deal. I think that relationships should be like, hey, can I see your phone? And it should be a yes without question. And you're welcome to go through anything that you would like. Besides, like, maybe depending on how long you've been dating the person, obviously you can't go through any financial information and things like that. But to the point where, like, I'm married personally, it would be so wrong of me to have any of these apps on my phone. And I have no issue with my wife going through. So when she says, I promise that you'll find something, I disagree with that. Any normal person, any reliable, and I don't know the word that I'm looking for, not necessarily reliable, but any good man in a relationship, married man, would not have any of these apps on his phone. But I am weirdly pro going through each other's phones. So again, with that post, with that clip, I personally don't know if this is staged or not. I really do have no clue, but I wouldn't put it past this planet to have $43 million made in a year from one OF model. And that's just one, by the way. That's just one of them. I can't imagine, how much so many of them are making. But it's not just about what I think. Let's take a look at a bunch of replies to the video, everything else. Because again, this was all over the Explore page. Yoxic had this to say, making more than a doctor just doesn't feel right. It does not feel right. But at the end of the day, it's like, it makes sense. Like, guys will pay for sex. We're in the state of the world that we're in today. Obviously, people are going to go on OF. Everybody's sad. Everybody's depressed. Everybody's lonely. And guys are addicted to adult content. Guys can't control their lust anymore. And we also live in a time where girls can just post their entire body all over the internet for people to see. It makes sense, but I guess you're right that it doesn't feel right. Let's continue on. People mad at Sophie Rain for making $40 million on OF instead of being mad at the losers who paid for all of her content. This is capitalism, supply and demand. It's true. I can't be mad at this girl, and I'm not mad at this girl. At the end of the day, like, it doesn't really affect my life, but I cannot be mad at this girl for seizing an opportunity. I can't be mad at any of these girls for seizing the opportunity because, quite frankly, I'm sure that there's a lot of guys out there that would sacrifice their dignity for even just a small fraction of that, probably just a few thousand, to be honest with you. So I can't be mad at her. You have to be mad at the game. Don't be mad at the player. Did I say that backwards? Don't be mad at the player. Be mad at the game. Something like that. Regardless, yeah, you can't be mad at this girl. You can hate it all you want. I don't hate this girl. I think that I think that it's an issue that she's, you can see that she's advertising to definitely a younger audience. But at the end of the day, like, it's the world that we live in that allows this type of behavior because it's not just her, right? She's just the best at it. But in that, let's continue on. 50 million in 1 year just posting me or the PS5. It's true. It's true. And that's what I'm saying. Like, so many people that are like outraged about this would just probably do the same thing if they had the opportunity. She's a good looking girl. She's seizing her opportunity. Let's continue on to another reply. Honestly, her marketing game was on point. She had every single major account on Twitter posting about her at one point. You couldn't scroll down your timeline without seeing someone talking about her, showing a video of her. The funny thing is, these accounts probably get paid anywhere from 1K to 3K to post an undisclosed photo promo about her. Someone was probably funding her campaign early and spent about 100K on her entire marketing campaign on Twitter. Genius marketing, honestly, before they started cracking down on Sophie Rain. Undisclosed promo. 100K is a small price to pay if it's going to net you $43 million per year. You simps out here seriously ruining everything. If no one subscribed to her OF, she would making be $0 and need to get a real job. Simps who are down bad are seriously the only things to blame here. But the problem is, like, here, I'm having trouble articulating my point because I'm not mad at the fact that somebody makes more money than me. It just shows the state of our society, if that makes sense. And I don't like the state of our society. I looked at this girl making $43 million, and I'm like, okay. Like, it has no effect on my day. The reason that I'm making this video is because we talk about trending topics, and this is all over the place. But this is true. I have zero, like, whatsoever, anything kind of just adult content-y. And I'm even seeing this, like, topic about Sophie Rain going on the Explore page. It's crazy. Like, she did have a really, really good job when it comes to her marketing team. Broke dudes with crap jobs getting ready to soar in here in Colorado, Yeah, I'm sure you get in the last laugh. I know. Exactly. That's my point. That's the point. I don't understand, but nobody's willing to parent their sons at this point. That's a real issue. Let's continue on. Now I understand. Okay, it's a comment. People always say that Thanos was right, but he still wanted to keep half the universe. Ultron was on the internet for 5 seconds and realized it all needed to go. That's so true, actually. That's so true. Oh my god, that actually just made me look at Ultron in a completely different manner. I absolutely love that. But let's continue on to another reply over here. Just shows how bad our society has become, if you ask me. That's exactly it. That's exactly where I'm at. Excuse you. I apologize about her today. She's talking to her cracker now, which is amazing. I'm interested in this reply over here. They say, is one of the oldest professions on earth, making it illegal didn't get rid of the problem. Now it's digital and gone mainstream, legitimized by those who say this is empowerment. OF is the world's biggest, and they're doing it openly. Yeah. And the issue is you never know which girls are trafficked, right? I don't think that there's a tell, at least. You never know. And it's sad, man. It's really, really sad that this stuff is normalized. Can't be mad at her. Be mad at the men who paid for it. Yep. This is kind of where I'm standing, to be honest with you. Or don't be mad at anyone and focus on getting your own cheese. Yep. That's exactly. I'm just going to... The problem is I can't help but be disappointed with the world. But at the end of the day, I'm going to be doing my best to just improve my life. Because, again, Sophie Rain making money has absolutely nothing to do with me. $43 million for the price of dignity. Hard passed. Yeah, as if. Everybody's so easy to say that online. Every single person on this planet has a price. I mean, I can't. 43 million, that's crazy. That's a crazy number. For the price of dignity? I don't know, man. I don't know. It's so easy to say that you wouldn't, because I'm even sitting here and kind of being like, yeah, I would never sacrifice my dignity, but what if like $1 billion is thrown your way, I think every person has a price on this planet, but it's so crazy that we live in a world where one person can make $43 million on one side of the coin. It's cool that the internet has that type of opportunity, but on the other side of the coin, look how it's damaging young men today. And especially if you want to dive into the entire topic about getting kids addicted to this before they should be. It's a conversation perhaps we can open up on the Clenecting Channel maybe sometime, guys. Let me know what you think about this down below. Thank you for watching. YouTube thinks you'll like this video the best. If you want to keep watching the channel, we talk all things trending topics over here. I would love to have you guys over on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. Take care.